learning sentences. Now, sentence number 7. He worked hard to gain a prize. There, say this sentence shows purpose. To gain shows the purpose, infinitive. So, he worked hard in order to gain a prize. We can write he worked hard for or with a view to gaining a prize. These are all simple sentences. To make it a complex sentence, we'll have to use so that or in order that. So, he worked hard so that in order that he could gain a prize. That is a complex sentence. To make it a compound sentence, we'll have to use want or wanted to plus and so and therefore. So, he worked hard, he wanted to gain a prize, and so and therefore he worked hard. Now, sentence number 8. Though we were alarmed, he himself remained calm. This is a sentence that shows contrast. So, instead of though, we can straight away replace though by although, even though, even if, however, as, to make it a complex sentence. But the sentence structure will change. Though we were alarmed, although we were alarmed, even though we were alarmed, even if we were alarmed, and the remaining sentence, he himself remained calm, remains as it is. But if we use however, then we'll have to write a sentence. However, alarmed we were, he himself remained calm. If we make it a sentence with as to show contrast, then we'll have to write adjective adverb first. So, alarmed as we were, he himself remained calm. These 6 sentences are complex sentences. Sentences with though, although, even if, however, and as. To make it a compound sentence, to show contrast, we'll have to use but, yet, and still. So, we were alarmed, but yet still he himself remained calm is a compound sentence. And to make it a simple sentence, we'll have to use in spite of or despite, which show contrast. So, in spite of or despite, we will be changed to a possessive pronoun our. In spite of our, was where always becomes being. So, in spite of our being alarmed, he himself remained calm is a simple sentence. Instead of in spite of, you can also write despite as shown in the table above. Although his intentions are kind, he is sometimes misunderstood. Now here, although, even if, the same sentence without any changes. However kind his intentions are, he is sometimes misunderstood. To use as to show contrast and make a complex sentence, we'll have to write kind as his intentions are, he is sometimes misunderstood. Then, to make it a compound sentence, his intentions are kind, but yet still are coordinate conjunctions which show contrast. So we'll have to write his intentions are kind, but yet still he is sometimes misunderstood. Then, to make it a simple sentence, we'll have to write in spite of his intentions, then our verb that is given, we'll have to change it to a non-verb, and a to be verb is converted into being because it's a to be verb. Am, is, are, was, were, shall, will be are to be verbs, and to make it a simple sentence, to eliminate that to be verb, we need to change it to being. So, in spite of his intentions being kind, he is sometimes misunderstood. Despite his intentions being kind, he is sometimes misunderstood. These two are simple sentences. As the servant was caught red-handed, the master dismissed him. Now here this as does not show contrast, this shows reason. Since and as show reason when used in the beginning of the sentence or when the sentence begins with since or as. When reason is given, we can also make it a complex sentence using because also. The servant, the master dismissed the servant because he was caught red-handed. Because it becomes a complex sentence and we'll have to change the order of the sentence. So the master dismissed him. Here we cannot write a pronoun first, we'll have to write the noun first. So the master dismissed the servant because he was caught red-handed. That is again a complex sentence. So sentence with since or as is a complex sentence, and sentence with because is a complex sentence. To make it a simple sentence, we have to use because of, on account of, owing to, and due to. With because of, on account of, and owing to, one sentence will be formed, and using due to, again we'll have to form other sentence. So this sentence can be changed into a simple sentence in two ways. Now, if we use because of, on account of, owing to, then we'll have to eliminate one verb from this. So, which verb shall we eliminate? Instead of because, we have to write because of. He is sometimes misunderstood because, sorry, the master dismissed him. We'll have to change it to, that we'll have to write first, the master dismissed the servant because of, on account of, owing to. Then we have to write a possessive pronoun to make it a simple sentence, because we have to eliminate the verb was caught. So the master dismissed the servant because of his being caught red-handed. Because of, he will become his, possessive pronoun, was will become being, and the remaining sentence will remain as it is. If we use due to, then you will have to eliminate both the verbs. So the master's dismissing the servant was will be the only verb in a sentence with due to, and due to is always used in the middle of the sentence. So the master's dismissed is the verb, we change it into a present participle ing form of the verb, so that it doesn't remain a verb in any tense. The given verb is in simple past tense. The master's dismissing the servant was due to his being caught red-handed. That is a simple sentence with due to. Now, to make it a compound sentence, we will have to use say, and so, and therefore. The servant was caught red-handed, and so the master dismissed him will be a compound sentence. Okay, now go through the remaining sentences, and I am sure you will be able to solve these sentences now. Thank you.